So, you are my next companion. Good. The last one wasn't so chatty. I can use a good company. I seriously wonder, does the king pay you to be so silent? Oh my gosh! You shook your head. I cannot believe such a reaction like that. You have me absolutely floored. I think you and I are going to be the best of friends. The last guard didn't even flinch despite all my efforts. Say, would you like to know me? Would you like to get close to me? No, come on now. There's no need to be rude. Didn't your mother teach you any manners? You don't speak to a lady with an attitude like that. Excuse me? I'm not a lady. What am I then? A blood-sucking monster. Well, that's harsh, but it's the truth. So I'll let that one slide. Yes, I am a monster. But I didn't choose to be a monster. I wasn't born like this, you know. I, too, was once normal. Like you. Everything started... Hey, are you listening? Are you even listening? I'm speaking to you. Don't you want to know what happened to me? How a beautiful woman like me turned into a monster. Alright, let's make a deal. Let me tell you this story, and then I'll shut up. Otherwise, I'm going to keep talking and talking and talking. Really? That's great. Now listen closely and make sure you have a napkin ready, because at the end of it, I'm sure you are going to cry. Alright, now prepare yourself. You see, I was born and raised in a poor family. We lived on the outskirts. Our lives were worthless. Your precious king didn't even visit the people living there once. There were no guards, no protection. If we had trouble, we had to handle every situation ourselves. You are not interested in my childhood, but you promised to listen. Man, you really aren't a good listener, are you? Okay, fine. Let me fast forward a bit. Remember the wedding night of the prince? Yes. I guess it was 5 years ago? I don't exactly remember. The king made himself a speech that day before the ceremony and said that everyone was invited. So, I went to see the ceremony. I always wanted to see the inside of the palace, and when I arrived there, guards didn't let me in because apparently I wasn't worthy to enter there. I guess the king forgot to say everyone who was rich and has social status, but whatever. Anyway, I was so furious that I didn't know what to do. I started crying and went to the tavern. Started drinking, of course. Hours passed, lots of people came by, got drunk and left, and I was still drinking. At one point, a mysterious man came to my table. He was kind, bought me a drink. He had a great accent and his sense of fashion was top notch. He had said he was looking for a companion to spend the rest of the night. And if I was drunk and couldn't think rationally, he wanted to go. I got up, but I was too drunk to walk. He grabbed me and started carrying me. That was the first time someone carried me. Being in the arms of such a strong and handsome man was incredible. I didn't want it to end. After arriving at his home, he carried me to his bed. He took off his clothes and came close to me. Then he grabbed me by my throat and started squeezing. I couldn't breathe. I thought I was going to die. Then he opened his mouth and I saw his sharp teeth. And then darkness. I woke up the next day laying on top of a garbage pile. My clothes were ripped and I had a bite mark on my neck. He must have thought I died. To get rid of me, he threw my body in the garbage. And that is how I turned into a vampire. It's tragic, right? You do pity me now. You do? Oh, I wasn't expecting that. Guess you have a heart after all. A very powerful heart, I have to say. I can hear it from here. It beats healthily. And let's not forget the smell of your blood. It's very intoxicating. I would love to leave my mark on you. You should have seen your face. I'm just joking. You need to relax. Have you ever seen the mark of a vampire before? No. Do you want to see it? You can come close and look at my neck. Man, you really have trust issues. I'm trying to develop a bond here between you and me. Come on, just between us. Like an animal you treat me. Downright. I can't even move. How am I supposed to attack you? Look. If you still don't trust me, you can get behind me. I bet you'd like that, huh? Okay. Really though, you can still see the bite from there. Hey, what are you doing? You really are hard to convince, huh? Fine. Have it your way. Look at the left side of my neck. Do you see it? Isn't it beautiful? You can touch it if you want. Leaving a mark on your prey, permanently scarring them, is a beautiful feeling. I didn't choose this life, but now I am embracing it, I suppose. There are posters with my face, my beautiful face, all around town. Everyone should know me. By now, anyhow. I lived my whole life as a shadow. Right now, I literally live in the shadows, but I have a reputation now, you know? I would have preferred if everyone loved me, but you know what they say. If you can't make them love you, make them fear you. And after tonight, every single living thing will start shaking when the sun goes down. Why are you laughing? You think the king is going to kill me tonight? No, 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 you simple-minded idiot. He isn't going to kill me. He needs me. Why do you think he ordered his guards to capture me alive? Your king, he is getting old, and he is afraid. Every king, ruler, emperor wants one thing and one thing only: to rule forever, to be immortal and live like a god. And to do that, he needs my blood. Just my blood isn't enough, of course. I also have to bite him. You think your king would not let himself turn into a vampire? Oh, honey, look how naive you are. He plans to do just that. Don't worry though, I won't turn him into a vampire. Because I'm going to kill him and hang his corpse on the town square. Oh, your heart rate is increasing. Are you shook up? Are you nervous? Do I make you nervous? I tried to kill the king before, you know. I sneaked into the palace, but that place is crawling with guards even at night. Nearly every 3 steps there's a guard. I love challenging hunts, but that's just suicide. And then I learned that the king wants me alive. It was a golden opportunity for me, really. So I let myself be captured by you simpletons. And now he's coming right to me. I wonder how his blood will taste like. Oh, are you afraid? Yes, be afraid. Be very afraid. Because you haven't seen anything yet. That's much better. Do you really think you can stop me with that puny little sword? My fangs aren't the only sharp thing I've got, honey. Have you seen my nails? I can rip your intestines with one single move. And don't trust that rusty old armor you're wearing. It won't protect you. You kept me company all night, so I'm offering you a choice. Drop down your sword and let me bite you, and I'll let you live. Or try to fight me and die. Do you have a family? Don't you want to go to them? Do you really want to die here? Good. Now get on your knees. I said get on your knees. I said get on your knees. I love seeing men like you tremble before me. It makes me feel powerful. How does that feel? Feeling the ever sharp tip of my nail grazing against the muscles in your throat. Just a millimeter before piercing all the way through. Knowing that not only is your life in my hands, but I am inevitably going to take it, simply because it pleases me. Who's living like a king now? Now hold still. Now hold still. Oh, you pathetic little thing.